everyone, CFL Park Hopper here at Hollywood Studios. And today we're going to talk about how to crush these lines without having Fast Pass. There is no Fast Pass. There has not been Fast Pass available here at Walt Disney World since we've opened back up from the COVID-19 shutdown last July of 2020. However, we are now into July of 2021 and the park is back to, I would say, regular capacity. It is very, very, very busy. The wait times here at this park average an hour to 2 hours for every single ride, pretty much all day. So we're going to talk about how to maximize your day and make sure you get to ride all of these big e-ticket rides at this park. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do on the morning that you're going to Hollywood Studios to start your day crushing these ride lines is you need to get a virtual line queue for Rise of the Resistance. This is Rise of the Resistance entrance that we're looking at. It's here in Galaxy's Edge, which is the Star Wars land here at Walt Disney World. And this ride is phenomenal. There is nothing like it of its kind. It is so unique and so awesome. And it is extremely popular. So you can only ride this ride by virtual queue only. And to get that virtual queue, you're gonna go on that My Disney Experience app. And the queue opens at 7 a.m. And I'm telling you, this thing will be gone within 10 to 15 seconds at the most. Sometimes it's like 3 or 4 seconds. There will be no more availability. So set your alarm, get up, and get on that app. I suggest being on that app at about 6:57 and around like 6:58, I click the join the queue. It's right on the main page of the app, so you'll be able to find it if you scroll down the app for My Disney Experience. And then I just start refreshing. And I refresh and I refresh and I refresh because usually sometime at 6:59, the blue join button will light up and you just have to hit it and hit it again and there you're in. If you wait and hesitate and don't start hitting join until 7 o'clock, you will be too late and you will have missed it. So that's my little piece of advice. Also, if you're staying on Disney World property, be off of the Disney World Wi-Fi when you join. Be using your data on your phone network. Do not use their Wi-Fi. It will slow you down in the process and you won't get it. So once you have that Rise of the Resistance queue queued up, it'll tell you how long you have until your time. So it's going to depend where you land in the queue. You may be in boarding group 1 and be right away at 9. You may be in boarding group 59 and you probably won't board closer till noon. The ride is finicky because of the newer technology and it does break down. And so you may have to wait longer than you thought for your ride and different things like that. So I would have a game plan in place of what rides you're going to ride in what specific order you're going to ride them here at Hollywood Studios. And this ride, once you have that virtual boarding pass, is just going to funnel into your day wherever it fits, wherever that time lands. You're just going to stop whatever else you're doing and come over here and do this. So let's talk about rope drop, because I think rope dropping Hollywood Studios is extremely important if you want to get a start to your day, especially when this park is at its busiest. Right now it's the middle of summer and it is packed every single day. Ride lines start at around 50 minutes and go up to 110 to 120 at this park. There are about 7 e-ticket rides here at this park. The newest ride technology is here at this park and everybody wants to come and ride these things. So starting a jump on your day and getting in the park for rope drop is so important. So the minute you get that boarding group, I would try to be getting your family out of bed, out of the hotel room, and getting to the park by 8 for a 9 a.m. opening. And let's talk about what you should ride first. All right, so once you've gotten that Rise of Resistance virtual line and you are coming to the park, I highly suggest rope dropping Slinky Dog. And by rope drop, I mean you need to be really at the park by 8 o'clock for a 9 o'clock opening. This is the line for Slinky. The queue goes all the way up there and wraps around, but it comes all the way out of Toy Story Land and down this way. And it is 100 minutes and it pretty much stays at about 100 minutes all day long. It doesn't ever really drop down. So if you want to maximize your time on Slinky, then I suggest after you've gotten that boarding group at 7, getting out of that hotel room and getting over here to the park by 8, so that you are one of the first people in line for this and on the ride by 9. All right, so if you rope drop Slinky successfully and you're out of that line no later than 9:30, then I highly suggest your second stop should be the Millennium Falcon here in Galaxy's Edge. Right now it is 11 o'clock and this line is 110 minutes. And it pretty much stays long all day, I've noticed as of late. So I would try to make this stop number 2. But if for some reason you get off with Slinky and you already notice that this is quite long, then I would ditch that plan and use the My Disney Experience app to see what else is shorter. Because I think as you go throughout the park later in the day, these lines will drop down. So your main idea for crushing these ride lines is you want to be on rides that you're not going to have to wait longer than 45 minutes at the most. Okay? So when these lines are 110 minutes and they're wrapping around and going out over here and whatever, and you're not even in the ride queue yet and in the building, you don't really want to wait for that. Okay? Now this ride does offer single rider line, but again, that's going to depend on your family and if you want to do that. This ride is definitely much more fun with a full party of 6. And it's more fun, I think, with people that you know, because if you're in the single rider line, you're typically going to get a job that you might not want to get. Like you might get engineer when you want to be the pilot or something like that. So trying to stay with your party is probably the way that this ride is the most fun and entertaining. All right, so let's say you were successful with your rope drop plan. You got done with Slinky, you did Millennium Falcon. You're waiting on your boarding group for Rise of the Resistance. Now what? I say you check the wait times out for the park. You can either check them out on the wait boards or on your phone on the My Disney Experience app. And you really want to be looking for rides that are under 45 minutes. So like right now, Alien Swirling Saucers is 45, so is Star Tours. You can go into the Mickey Shorts Theater and watch a cute movie for 10 minutes. Muppet Vision is 15. They do have the Frozen sing-along show, so you can find the time for that, which right now it's at 11:30, which is coming up. You could head to that. They will be offering Beauty and the Beast starting in the middle of August, so more stuff is coming. And as you go throughout the rest of your day, I would try to keep your wait times under 45. I would not try to be in lines that are 100 minutes or 90 minutes or anything like that, because it's just going to be a lot of time standing around in line when you could be knocking other things out throughout the park. All right, now let's say you don't make it right away for rope drop, and rope drop is being here before 9. It is not right at 9 o'clock. If you get here right at 9, you're too late for rope drop. I got here today right at 9 through the gate. The Slinky Dog line was already 100 minutes. So was Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. So then again, you're looking for things under 45. Mickey and Minnie's Railway this morning when I got here was 35 minutes, and it was an exact 35-minute wait. I got in again at 9. I was off by 9:35, and then I headed over this direction to Tower of Terror, which at the time was a 50-minute wait. And I don't think I probably waited more than 40 minutes. So again, you're looking to try to keep your waits under an hour, and you're just gonna have to keep working through the park, checking those wait times and doing that kind of stuff. If you did get a morning Rise of the Resistance time, then I suggest after you use up that boarding time, if it is hot weather in the middle of summer, things like that, I would imagine you might want to take a break in the afternoon, head back to your hotel, swim, have some lunch, relax. And the park's open till 9 at night. They are starting fireworks August 1st here. So you could come back around 5. The ride lines will start to drop in the evening, be around 45 minutes or less, hopefully. And you can get some things done and then stay for fireworks, and you will be a little refreshed. Now, let's say your family is just not morning people. You don't want to get up at 6:45 and do the morning Rise of Resistance queue and all of that. Again, you could shoot for doing the 1 o'clock queue, but you're going to have to be into the park, as I said, before that. So maybe you want to just plan to arrive at the park like around noon or 12:30, and then you're going to get that Rise of Resistance queue, and you're going to plan to stay at the park throughout the afternoon and into the evening. I would be prepared that when you get here at noon, you're going to have high wait times, like Millennium Falcon being 95 minutes like it's showing right now. And let's see, what else? Some of the rides we're seeing right now are some of these shorter ones, but they're not your e-ticket rides. So the e-ticket right now rides are showing like 95 minutes. There's Mickey and Minnie is showing 90 minutes. Let's see what Tower of Terror is showing. And I believe Rock and Roller Coaster has been down all morning as well. So that's hard because that's another e-ticket ride that's out of commission. Tower of Terror is coming in at 70 right now. So just come knowing Slinky Dog Dash 100 and the other 2 Toy Story rides, 65 and 45. You're going to try to start with things that are a little less popular in the middle of the day, just to get those knocked out with shorter wait times, or do some of the shows in the middle of the day. And then as it turns towards evening time is when you'll be able to get more of those e-ticket rides done. So this park is doable in one day, but you do need to have a plan of action. Well, everyone, I hope this offered you some helpful advice for your next trip here to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Maybe, fingers crossed, Disney will bring back Fast Pass sometime soon. But in the meanwhile, this is going to be the way you're going to need to plan your trip, especially if you're coming on busy holiday weeks, busy summer weeks. Anytime school is not in session, you can plan, I think in the near future, those are going to be the wait times at Hollywood Studios. I think the only times you're going to get lucky is if you come on a day when school is in session for everyone and you're not in school. If you liked today's video, hit like and subscribe down below to see more. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new video, which is usually once a week. And also subscribe on our social media, which is CFL Park Hopper on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.